Welcome to the Honeypot episode 4.
Four?
I think it's 4.
Four.
We'll lose track. Yeah, it's 4.
Hey, look at us go. It's 4.
Alright, so we've got some questions today. This has been a while since we've done an episode, right?
It has. It's been right before EV Community Day, I believe was our last episode, right? We did it the day before? 2 days before? Something like that?
Yeah, I think the last one we
I think it was
posted
the
was
Thursday
like,
before
it says
EV Community Day.
8/17. This is now the 2nd.
Yeah, so it's been like 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Like we said, bi-weekly show, so, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Okay.
Let's get
First
into
question from James. Is Celebi worth powering up?
it. James, the answer to that question, is Celebi worth powering up? The answer is going to be no. Unless, the only way that Celebi would really be worth powering up is if you're going to use it for, a Poké Draft and you just kind of got deep into the draft and needed something. Sure, I could see it, but Celebi just doesn't have the move pool, I think. I think that's really what hurts it, right?
Yeah.
You would agree, the
It's
move pool?
It's not great.
It's not a great move pool. It's not a great attacker. I would say pass on Celebi. You got better options for literally everything Celebi would be able to do, so.
Yeah. Still a cool onion fairy.
It is still a cool Pokemon. Joel still has the shirt.
Mm-hmm. From King of Noobs, of the Gen 4 that are currently Pokemon to be hunting, which is a really weird way of phrasing that, Mark. Which are worth powering up? I just got a 14, 15, 14 Swinub. Is it worth powering up for Mamoswine? Or are they all just Dex entries? The answer here is you should still just wait. We can predict and try to predict what to do.
But we won't know until they come out and the attack pool, the move pool is out there. We don't know. We know what their stats are going to be. So stat-wise, the Pokemon that are worth powering up from the Gen 4, yes, Mamoswine is 100% worth powering up from a stat breakdown. You've also got what? Honchkrow would be worth powering up from a stat breakdown. Yanmega would be worth powering up because it would just be a bug, it would be the best bug type stat-wise.
I think Pinsir is technically better.
Okay.
I think Pinsir is technically better.
I know that this game works weird with speed, so
yes,
it's different.
Doesn't give great stats to speed.
It doesn't help speed, and Yanmega's the fastest Pokemon.
I think what hurts Yanmega is I don't believe it'll have access to Fury Cutter.
Probably not. I think it's going to get Bug Bite as a fast move.
Yeah, Bug Bite's just not as...
Bug Bite's not as good.
But
what other Pokemon from Gen 4 would you say were worth powering up? Yep, Roselia.
Roserade will almost guaranteed be the best
poison attacker.
As long as it gets 2 poison moves.
Tangela. Tangrowth is going to be the best grass attacker. It's got a very, very, very good chance of overthrowing Frenzy Plant Venusaur. It just needs to get one of 2 moves, right? It either needs to get Grass Knot or Power Whip, and as long as it gets one of those 2 moves...
Or Grass Whip. Or Power Vine.
Grass Whip or Power Vine. Because you don't know the names of the moves. And then obviously the evolutions as well, right? Glaceon and Leafeon are both...
Leafeon's kind of helpful.
Leafeon's kind of no, but Glaceon will be really, really good, so...
Yep. All those, but either way, instead of powering it up right now, if you want to just set 100,000 dust off to the side for it.
Or, don't even do that. Just power it up when you get a chance to,
No.
When it comes out, we'll see if it's good, and if it's good, just go grind and get the Stardust. You have a bunch of spawns at work. I know you can put up the amount of Stardust to power up a Mamoswine in a single day if you wanted to. You're one of the rare people who has caught more Pokemon than me, so... Mark, I wouldn't worry about it. Just hold on to it for now. Let's figure out what the move pool gets, and we'll see what happens. But yes, Mamoswine, stat-wise, is worth powering up.
September 10th, right?
Yeah, that's coming out September 10th. On September 10th, it's going to be announced that we are getting Gen 4. It's going to be the evolutions and the baby Pokemon. They're going to come first, as well as Regigigas making its way into the raid battles. That's happening.
Okay. Big Daddy Mike can see what should use Rare Candy on, assuming legendary Pokemon only. I maxed out 2 Kyogre, 2 Rayquaza, 1 Mewtwo, 1 Raikou, and 1 Moltres around level 30. All others have not been powered up. Rayquaza,
okay.
Kyogre.
Well, Rayquaza, Kyogre, definitely the only 2 that I could realistically see, and more so, I would lean towards Kyogre. I would say probably Kyogre because Rayquaza hasn't been re-released yet, so Rayquaza will be re-released, and you'll have a very good chance to get a bunch of candy that way. Kyogre has already been re-released, so we're probably not going to see him. At earliest, I would say the next time we see him is the Water Festival next year. that's probably at earliest the next time that we will
Unless
see
they do like a
Kyogre.
Gen 3 wrap-up type deal.
They could. I don't know. I don't realistically see it happening.
Or it could come back in special researches. But then you...
Well, then we're waiting a long time because we got the dogs right now. After the dogs, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the Dungeon Trio will be next. Regice, Regirock, Registeel.
What's...
Well, actually, it'll probably be Gengar.
I hope that it's Gengar, but
Yeah,
I
it'll
don't
probably
think
be
so.
Gengar. Yeah, because like the next set will come out right in October. It would be perfect for Gengar.
But either way, I think the
Either
next time
way.
you'll see Kyogre is through special research and then possibly another chance at raids. But
Yeah.
which is only special research, even if you get all 4, or even if you manage 5 in a month,
Right. That's still.
and then you pin up all of them, that's only like, what, 6 times
30
30
candy?
candy.
30
Plus
candy?
transfers, or trade,
Either way.
trade transfer another 3 each, yeah.
Either way, the point is Kyogre's been re-released, and I think Rayquaza will be coming back sooner than Kyogre will be. So I think it's a fair assessment to say, go ahead and give your rare candies to Kyogre until you have 6 of those maxed out.
Also,
And
Kyogre
yes,
will be
you
useful
do
for
want
Heatran.
6 maxed out. Kyogre will be useful for Heatran. It'll be useful for a lot of other legendaries that are going to still be yet to come in Gen 5 and Gen 6, Gen 7. And on top of that, it will remain the best water attacker. Kyogre will never get outclassed. At the moment, like up till Gen 7, Kyogre does not get outclassed as a water
The only
attacker.
thing that will outclass Kyogre is if they re-release Kyogre again with Origin Pulse.
Right.
In which case, a 67% Origin Pulse is still better than
Than
a
100%.
perfect Kyogre.
Yeah. But still, it's Kyogre, so you can definitely safely give your candy to Kyogre. You might not have to spend it right
Yeah,
now. You
don't-
can safely
maybe-
give the candies to Kyogre. It's the best water attacker. Moving on.
Tim, what should I do with a male 98% missing 1 attack Ralts at 31?
Hold on to that.
I would just say hold on to it. We
Yeah,
don't.
you got a male Ralts, and Gallade is right around the corner. Gen 4 is about to come. We don't know exactly how good Gallade is going to be. We don't know when Gardevoir is going to get a Fairy Fast move, and until
If ever.
Gardevoir gets a Fairy Fast move, it's just not worth
I
it.
think the first Fairy Fast Move Pokemon might be Togekiss.
I can see that happening. I can see Togekiss be the first Fairy Fast move. It'd be interesting. It would make it a really good gym defender if it gets it. So I would say just hold on to that one though and wait for Gen 4.
From George, why can't Pokey Pete get a shiny Pineco, but I got one after 30 minutes of being in Forest Lawn?
Because Pokey Pete doesn't spoof, and he's not a dirty cheater, and he can't just drop in to find every single Pineco and every single Pineco research. He has to actually go out and grind instead of being a dirty little cheater. Also, I have 2 Houndours, so stupid bitch.
And there goes our family-friendly attitude. Alright, thoughts on this new insight to my ancestry? It's a link saying extinct cave bear DNA found in live bears. We've made a lot of progress as our species. Also, this one has taken a few steps backwards, so this is not indicative of our species. We're doing a lot better off these days.
I just like fish.
Like,
I just
sure.
want a salmon. I could go for some salmon right now. You guys want to get some salmon out of this?
No.
What's that there?
Okay. James asks, will Skytag be good on Moltres?
Yes. Short answer, yes. Sky Attack will be great on Moltres. Long answer, Sky Attack will be great on Moltres. So, Sky Attack will be great on Moltres.
The real long answer is, there's 2 typings that both fire and flying are good against, and that is grass and bug.
Correct.
In clear weather, Overheat will still be better than Sky Attack, almost exclusively.
Right, because weather's huge.
In extreme weather, Sky Attack will be better than Overheat on Moltres, even with against those 2 typings. And obviously, in windy weather, Sky Attack will be better.
Right, so that just makes it a better move overall.
Right, but in extreme weather, depending on what that other weather is,
Right.
you might be able to run something else other than Moltres. So the answer is, in some niche scenarios, Sky Attack will be
The best.
clearly better And
Right.
if you're using weather, overheat will almost always be better.
Right, and I just think Sky Attack on Moltres is really, really interesting because it'll make it also like a relevant flying attacker to fight off fighting type Pokemon. See, because alright,
Right.
so when
You're
you
not gonna get a
when you
windy
look at it on
boost all the
Pokebat, well, yeah, but when you look at it on Pokebattler, so if you go in, look at it on Pokebattler and fight a Machamp, right? A Moltres with Sky Attack is the number 2 counter. It comes in ahead of Alakazam. It comes in ahead of Espeon. The only Pokemon it fails to
In clear?
is in Extreme.
Oh, an extreme.
In Extreme. The only Pokemon it falls short to is Mewtwo, obviously.
Mhm.
So, you know, Sky Attack Moltres, everybody's going to have a lot of access to. Mewtwo, there's still a lot of people out there that don't have it yet. I mean, you should, but there's still a lot of people out there that don't. I get it.
Hit up some Starbucks.
So, Moltres with Sky Attack could be their best option for Machamp in extreme weather because it outclasses Alakazam.
And
Moltres' stats are just that good. Moltres is
wonder
a
if-
great
I'm gonna
Pokemon.
pull this up on Pokebattler real fast.
Yeah.
I wonder how close it gets in clear weather
To Mewtwo?
to Mewtwo.
It probably gets pretty close in clear weather. I didn't look at it.
Let's look at this. Raids.
But yeah, so I mean, just for that reason, like, it already outclasses Rayquaza as an air attacker.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sky Attack is that much better than Aerial Ace. So,
In clear weather, time to win for a Mewtwo with Confusion Psychic is 118.5,
okay.
and Moltres is 124.8.
So it's 6 seconds away from a Mewtwo. That's pretty good. Where does Alakazam clock in after his?
Let
his
me make sure.
third,
Let me
right?
make sure I have all these stats set. Oh, this is with dodging. So let's say no
Oh,
dodge.
say no dodge. I probably looked at it with dodging too, because the last time I was on Pokebattle,
Yeah.
I had our dodging up for our Pokedraft.
No dodging. The Mewtwo goes up a death and is at 114.6.
Okay, 114.6.
The Moltres is also at the same 3 deaths and 120.7.
So still 6 seconds.
Still 6 seconds.
But it gets a little bit better without dodging.
Fire resist steel?
Yes.
Duh.
Yes.
It doesn't quite push it over.
Close though?
It's like 4 seconds slower now, but
So it's pretty good though.
1 less death. So
it's really, really solid option is
Yeah.
what I'm hearing.
I guess the double steel move. You
Right.
can pick that up.
So Machamp is going to be a 3-star raid boss for a long time to come. I think Niantic, the first and only time they took it out of the raid group, they learned their lesson that people want Machamp raids. So I don't see Machamp going anywhere anytime soon, and for that reason, yeah, Moltres with Sky Attack is definitely going to be a good Pokemon to have.
Very, very good Pokemon
Yeah,
to have.
it's going to be a very good Pokemon to have. It's going to be very versatile. It's going to be very powerful. I can't wait to go out and get him. I'm telling you, I took off, by the way, we got to plan that. I'm off till 6 o'clock. I got to be at work at 6 Moltres Day. So, we gotta
This
plan
is
that
the
out.
appropriate time to plan this out.
It's the perfect time to plan that. We gotta talk about it. We'll do that later. You guys don't want to hear our plans.
Last question from Lily Monster. What should I do with this? It's a 14, 15, 14 shiny Eevee.
Glaceon.
Oh, nice Stardust, by the way. 2.6 million.
2.6 mil, not bad. Not bad. I have like 2.6
100.
Stardust.
Yeah, it's like, I think
Yeah.
Joel's at 1.5 and Yahoo's at 3.7.
Alright, so we're more impressed by Lily's Stardust than her shiny Eevee, clearly.
I am.
But
for sure.
that shiny Eevee definitely, I'm gonna say Glaceon. Save it for Gen 4, go Glaceon. I think Glaceon is gonna be the best evolution to have, as far as like based off of type and
Right.
usefulness and everything like that. I think Glaceon will be the best to have. So I would save that one for Glaceon.
Yeah, it's either Glaceon, Sylveon, or Umbreon. Whichever one you want.
Umbreon?
Really? Yeah.
Umbreon.
Yeah. It's
I
not that
think
high
he means
level.
Espeon.
No, it's not that high level. Umbreon. If you want an Umbreon, that's what the shinies are for. I can go out and get 6 perfect Eevees. Like, you can just grind your butt off and get the Eevees. The shinies are for the looks.
You're not wrong, but you want to stunt with them a little bit too, you know? You want to go into a raid with a whole bunch of
It's
people
still
and
a
be like,
14
yo,
attack stat.
I got that a 14 attack stat. He says 14 attack stat like it's bad. He said that like it was bad.
It was for Eevee.
We've maxed out things with 13 attack stats
Because they're
before.
not as common as Eevee.
Oy vey. You're the worst. You're the worst. But Umbreon does look dope though.
Don't shake your head at me.
I'm gonna give him that one. Like, Umbreon does look really, really dope. It's my favorite shiny. It's one of my favorite overall Pokemon. Shiny Umbreon looks so nice.
Mhm.
So I could get behind that, but I still say Glaceon. My vote is for Glaceon.
My vote would be 1 Glaceon, 2 save a really long time for Sylveon, or 3 Umbreon. That's my ordering.
My ordering is Glaceon, 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 and then Umbreon. Definitely not Sylveon though.
All right. Well, I think that's our last question. This will be a nice short video for everyone out there.
Yay! I can get out of the bear suit.
Thank you, comments from the Peanut Gallery. As
we love you.
Private messages me.
You're the best.
Have a good night.